it's Lynette here. So today I have a little Home Bargains haul. Steve was up early this morning to go and get his vaccine, so, you know, 8:30 on a Sunday morning. So after we had finished, I pointed out, oh look, there's our local Home Bargains, because it's always Brandon that usually takes me, and I'm just looking for my receipt. But Steve said to me, oh, do you need anything? And I was like, oh, not really, but you know, do you fancy popping in? And just under kind of like 30 quid, about £26 that I spent. But yeah, did I need it all? Probably not. But I couldn't resist when I was in picking up some bits and pieces. It is actually mainly things I did need, to be honest with you, for the house and the kitchen and things like that. So I'm just going to go through and show you what I've got. I'm going to take out the two boring items first. This is the only coffee I drink now. It's the Dow Egberts Pure Gold Medium Roast. It is just so nice. I don't like a bitter coffee or a strong coffee, but that's really lovely. If you do like strong coffee, when my sister comes over for a coffee, like she has 2 teaspoons of this and it's probably still not strong enough for her. But Steve and I really enjoy it. It's regularly priced at about £7, but we buy it when it's on offer. But Home Bargains always have it for £4.99. So that's really good. I just wish I could be more creative, because these jars are so nice. It seems such a waste to put them in the recycling. I don't know if like a school or anything would use them, but yeah. I haven't found any use for them in the house, but maybe I could. Maybe I could put my rice and things in them. But it would depend how easy it was for me to get the lids off. But it's a shame because they're such a nice jar. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, I picked these up in the baby aisle actually. It's Johnson's Baby Cotton Pad. 100% pure cotton, which isn't great because, as you know, I am trying to kind of stop single-use plastic and stop kind of using these cotton pads. However, they're big square pads, and I thought that they would be fantastic for Antonia, because you know, you just need one of those, wouldn't you, to take all your makeup off. I do use reusable ones, but I like to keep a stock of them here for Antonia. She'd keep them by her side of the bed or in the bathroom cabinet, but I thought they were great because they were square. There we go. Oh, I picked these up as well, tea lights. So I don't know if you remember the last tea lights I picked up, they were burning for 8 hours, which is okay, but I only like to burn them for 4 hours, especially if it's a wax melt, because if you're burning it for 8 hours, that's your wax melt gone usually. And so I thought I'll get the 4 hours, and there's no way, kind of like, sometimes I worry if it's an 8-hour one and I've got to go out and I forget to blow it out, but these ones go out in the 4 hours. So if I'm putting it on in the morning and I've got to go out in the afternoon, I feel a bit safer. It's probably daft, I know, just the way my head works. Yeah, so I was up early this morning, so the hair's scraped back and there's hardly any makeup on, which makes a nice change, to be honest with you. So I picked up my receipt here and the tea lights were £1.19, which is fantastic. And I picked up these multi-surface wipes. They're 79p, antibacterial. Now I used one of these to clean the toilet and I put them in the bin. However, I was buying the branded ones, Dettol. The Dettol ones were about £2.99, so I thought it was 79p. I'll pick these ones up. And they do just the same kind of job. Never flush them though, just put them in the loo. And if I wasn't so squeamish around toilets, I would try and look at things that were a bit more reusable, but I don't even like the idea of a cloth for the toilet, unless it went in a bag, or, yeah, I'm just a bit weird about that. But if there is an alternative, hopefully I can find it at some point. I picked up this Sure deodorant for Steve, because I never used to buy this one, but Brandon uses it and he really likes the smell, so he borrowed a tin from Brandon, so I thought I'll pick him up another one. Because he's running low. That was, how much was that? Find out? No, I can't find out. £1.45, which I thought was a good price because it's a full size. Oh, and I got this big boy here. Screen wash, summer screen wash with pink berry fragrance. I don't know what difference is in the fragrance, to be honest with you. I don't think you smell it, but for the car. And that is endorsed by the AA, which is good, and it's ready to use, so you don't have to kind of dilute it or anything. So between Brandon and Steve, this will probably get a good use. So pick that one up. It was funny because I picked up the coffee and I picked up that, and I was paying for everything in Home Bargains, but when we went to Aldi, there was 2 lavender plants, and I just popped those in the trolley. And there was Lacura, it was a pineapple hot cloth face wash, so I popped that in. So I was kind of like, well, I got my own back for paying for the coffee and the screen wash. It's the small wins in life, isn't it? And I picked this up. I don't know if you remember my pound shop haul. I picked up some citronella candles. But look at the size of this, and it's kind of glass as well. Which I think is quite good because you can recycle it quite easily, or you could also, I'm sure you could find another use for something like this. But it smells amazing, and I was really impressed by the size as well, and it was quite cheap for the size. Let me have a good look here. It was $1.99. I mean, it's huge. So that should hopefully last for ages. Oh, I love my Cillit Bang, but I managed to pick that up in Aldi as well, so I was giggling. So I was like, oh Steve, look, Cillit Bang, the bleach and hygiene, so we picked that one up. But I managed to pick, they don't have that, they only have the mildew mouldy one and the kitchen one from Cillit Bang. But I picked this up, Domestos, it's a multi-purpose spray bleach, and this will do exactly the same as the Cillit Bang. I try not to use bleach too much, but where I find I do get mould and mildew, or if there's staining, or I use it once a week, I spray down my, I've got a dish rack. It's one of these, it's a Joseph one, and it just has all these grooves in it that go quite dark if you leave it, and it gets, I always find it's amazing how things that are involve clean water can go so like kind of dirty. So once a week I spray it with bleach, and then bleach kind of hose it down, so that, and for the shower head as well. So I picked up one of these, which was cheaper I think than the Cillit Bang. How much is it? And $1.49, so the Cillit Bang's about £2. So it's about the same size as well. I don't know if it is as good as the Cillit Bang, but I swear by Cillit Bang, especially, see your kitchen tops. See, for years I used to scrub the top of my kitchen tops, you know, with those soap scourers, the kind of metally things. I'd be up there scrubbing away. And then one time I bought the Cillit Bang bleach and spray, sprayed it, wiped it. Honestly, it went from a job that took me hours to a job that literally took me minutes. I sprayed down all the top, because in the kitchen I find grease and dust is a really bad combination, and it sticks hard. So what I used to do was put paper on top of the cupboards. It sounds a bit OCD, and I could take the paper off. But since I've discovered that Cillit Bang, the bleach and hygiene, just spray it and it's gone in seconds. I actually don't mind cleaning the top of the cabinets. It's not a massive job like it used to be. So it's jobs like that that I try and keep the Cillit Bang for. Because I say I try not to use too much bleach, because it's not the best for the environment either. Or for your health, I don't think. I can't stand the smell of bleach, but my boys love it. Probably because they're used to it. Oh, tinfoil. I had to get some tinfoil. I run out. 15 metres, which is quite good actually. It should last us for a while. And this was 89p, which I think is really good. I picked this up, and Steve said to me, oh, you've not got a clue what you're going to use this for. It's actually Antonia's birthday in next week. So it's 5 times foil balloons that spell out party, and you get a straw to inflate it and string. Now they're going away actually on her birthday to a hotel and for a night out in Glasgow. So I thought Brandon could take that with him. He doesn't need the helium, it blows up, and Kirsty had one of these at Freya's party, and they're pretty cool, although hers was happy birthday, but they didn't have any of those. But I thought Brandon can take that in his case and blow it up maybe when she nips to get ready or something like that. So I thought that'd be quite a nice wee surprise. I was picking up ear cotton buds. Ear, it tells you what we use them for, eh? Ear scratchers, my husband calls them, for cleaning around delicate areas around eyes and outer ear. Don't ever put them in your ear. Apparently if it's bigger than your elbow, it should go in your ear. Never tried to put an elbow in my ear. But it's 100% pure cotton tips with 100% paper sticks, which is much better than the plastic ones. But I was just going to pick up a random one that was kind of cheaper. This was only £1, so I've got a cheap. The other one was 89p, and Steve was like, no, don't get those. The cotton might fall off the stick. I don't know what kind of experience he's had. So we picked these up for £1, thought that was okay. They generally last quite a while. My glasses are falling down. Don't actually pop your sunglasses on your head because you overstretch them over time. But yeah, I was kind of trying to keep my messy hair out my way. I'm nearly done, honest, I'm nearly done. Oh, I thought this was cute. I needed ground cinnamon, but I don't use a lot of it. I use about 1/4 teaspoon when I'm making my curry, so 1/2 teaspoon when I'm doing 2 batches, but this is only 24 grams, which is almost kind of like half the normal size, but we saw that and I needed it, so I picked it up. That was about 89p. Now, Steve was asking me why I picked these up. Reusable drinking straws with a cleaning brush, eco-friendly. I'm picking these up not because I like to drink through a straw, and actually just the thought of drinking through a metal straw makes me feel a bit ill, to be honest with you. How much were these? 99p, which I think is brilliant. And it's a cardboard tube that's not got lots of colours on it as well, which I think is fantastic. So I'll take them out and I'll show you what you get for your 99p. You know me, I'm going to destroy the packaging because I always do. It's just cardboard, which is brilliant. So you get 4 straws. I like the colour as well. They're stainless steel, which I think stainless steel doesn't rust, if I'm correct. I'm sure it doesn't rust, because that's what your forks and everything are made of, aren't they? Destroy this packaging, trying to get them out. So you get the 4 straws, that's what they kind of look like there, kind of goldy colour. You get the cleaner as well, which is handy. So it does actually, there is a bend in the straw, so it does work. It goes all the way round. It does actually go all the way round, like that. So it reminds me of the bottle brushes I used to get. So there you go. So you're thinking, well, if you're not going to use it for drinking with, what are you going to use it? I use straws to hull my strawberries. And it literally, I saw it on, was it YouTube, one of these food hacks, and it's the best thing ever. You don't waste strawberry, you don't have to cut it all with a knife. You put this in the bottom of your strawberry, pop it up, and it just comes off. It's amazing. I can show you how I do it if you want, but it's one of the best tips that I've found on the internet. So that was why I wanted my straws. Wasn't to drink from, but I suppose if anybody wanted to drink from a straw, I had tried paper straws, because we had a box of paper straws in the house, but I was using like one and I was getting like 6 strawberries done, and I thought it's not very environmentally friendly. So I have these now, so I am pleased with that. And last but not least, picked up a few of these bars, flapjacks, chocolate flavour coated. They're from Highgates. Steve loves them. They are really nice. I don't know how many calories is in a whole bar though. It's like 461 per 100 grams, and there's 120 grams, so they're not there's not something I would be snacking on every day. So I picked them up in the chocolate flavour, and I also got a couple, this one's almond and cherry, so I picked that one up for Brandon as well, so let's see if he would like it. So that, everything came to about £26, I think. Even with the receipt, I'm rubbish, aren't I? Yeah, £26.33. So yeah, that little bloom's only 99p. How fab is that? I think it's fantastic. But anyway, that was my haul that I didn't actually need, but I did pick up a lot of things that I did need. I am going to try and calm down with shopping and buying so much, because I'm kind of struggling for space. I'm doing a declutter and I don't want to be bringing in more than I'm getting rid of, which could be the case sometimes. So I've cut back on boxes and I'm trying to sort things out, but I just need to kind of maybe stick back a bit for a couple of months from the Home Bargains hauls, because I've already got 2 videos and this is my 3rd one, and I only post one a month, because otherwise I think people find it quite boring. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm off to have a bacon roll because it's Sunday and I don't know when I'm going to be popping this up, but the sun is shining. I've got my second washing on, and yeah, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and a bacon roll because I'm absolutely starving. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye.